Welcome, Samantha.
Hi, Vijaya. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. Great to have you on. And
Thank you.
Samantha, on the question of asylum, tell us a little more on the online filing system for asylum.
Yeah, so it's a good question because the online filing system is not even 60 days old. It's brand new.
Okay.
And so there's still a lot of uncertainty about the system, but from what we understand, it is a great process for many clients. And the question is, well, can I file online and should I file online? And that's something that we need to evaluate on a case-by-case basis. So whether or not an individual is even allowed to file online comes down to a few criteria, and USCIS has made it fairly clear on their website. Essentially, most individuals can file online. However, those who are in removal proceedings cannot, and those who have already filed, maybe have a pending application, cannot. And then in addition to that, there's some specific groups of people who are not able to. For example, those who will lose their derivative status soon, those who are gaining derivative status, those who have a prior denial, those who have a prior court proceeding, those people are not able to because they need additional vetting on their applications. But a straightforward asylum case, I don't want to say straightforward, but a more routine asylum case, you are able to file online. And then the question really becomes, well, I'm allowed to, should I? In the past, and even still, we do many filings on paper, and that's what most people are comfortable with. So the question of switching over to an online format is a tough question. And so we really need to weigh the pros and cons. And one of the biggest positives and pros in filing it online is getting that receipt notice immediately. Right now, we're finding that receipt notices can take upwards of 3, sometimes 4 months for clients to receive. And in that interim, they have no proof that they've filed. So getting that receipt immediately is really key for a lot of people. Another pro, especially for us in our office, is we don't need multiple copies of applications. Filing an asylum case requires at least 2 duplicates plus a copy for each derivative. So I just filed one 2 weeks ago and we had 7 copies of the same application going out in a giant box. So being able to only file one application online, list your derivatives, it's definitely a pro. And you also have the ability to update your evidence. You don't need to submit another packet. You can just go right into the online system and update the documents or the information right then and there. Now, with many other online applications, we have found that the processing can be faster, not always, but it is a possibility. So it's still too early to tell, but if this does help to speed up some of the backlog with asylum, I think many people are going to be moving towards the online filing system. Now, the downsides to it obviously are that it's new, so there's still glitches with the system. You really need to be familiar with the website to be able to navigate it. And also something that's pretty surprising to me, at least, is that USCIS has announced that they're not going to send emails when there's updates in the portal. So it's your responsibility as the client, to continue to check your online account for any fingerprint notices, any biometrics notices, any interview notices, any additional information that they may need. They're going to upload directly to that account. So it's really important for you to stay alert.
Wow, I can only see endless possibilities of this coming online, and it's a great relief for a lot of people out there. So thank you for sharing this with us, Samantha. Appreciate it. So folks, if you are in a bind on any aspect of US or Canadian immigration and you've been procrastinating getting things in order, the NPZ